Hey everybody, what's up? Hi YouTube, it's Miss Ayala. Nice to see you guys. So this is gonna be like one of my first vlogs, actual vlogs of me just talking to you guys. I know I made a TwitchCon vlog, but I ended up getting so excited about everything, so I haven't had a chance to actually vlog anything else. And it is kind of really weird videotaping yourself and having people walk around the area and look at you with a camera like, who is this girl? Why does she have her camera out? Is she doing anything special? Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I'm just a regular person on the internet. Anyways, how have you guys been? It's nice to see you. If you guys haven't been aware, I didn't stream for the last 2 days. I've been feeling just kind of sick health-wise. And for you guys who are more aware of my health, I get sick pretty often. I'm just going through respiratory things, constant coughing, all that, the sore throat, just typical weak immune system things. It sucks. Anyways, I can't wait for tonight. We're doing the last final episode of Life is Strange, so hopefully you guys will be there to tune in. I'm super excited. And then at the same time, I kind of spoiled myself a little bit by accidentally going through one of my friends' streams who had hosted another person who was streaming it. So I'm a little upset about that, but hopefully I can just turn everything to the best in the end. What else I want to say? I don't know. I have a lot of random ums to put in, apparently. I think it's a little awkward, definitely, talking to camera and not having you guys in chat. For you guys who are new to me entirely, I'm a full-time streamer on Twitch. Right now I do not have a partnership button, but I'm working on it. We have such a great community and I'm just having a good time as it is. So I'm always just thankful and grateful for that. So if you guys are part of that already, thank you. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. And if you aren't, I mean, why don't you go check it out and hang out with us? We're on Pacific time zone. I live in California, so I stream really late. So call us like the late night crew or something. The night owls. I don't know. I don't even know what to call us collectively as a community. If anyone has any ideas, feel free to throw them out there. Put them in the chat. Put them in the comments down below. Either way, I would like for us to have like a collective name that we would all be happy to identify as, but as for now, it's just community and good times and good vibes. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say besides that. I'm just glad you guys are here. Tell me, how have you been? But yeah. So I want to do a little background on how I started to get into streaming. Streaming today for me, okay, when I first started streaming, I didn't think it would be as significant as it is today now. I first was introduced to a Twitch stream, I don't even know how, but I had clicked on a link or somehow stumbled upon my first Twitch stream, which is twitch.tv/fanscraft, which is an older gentleman who plays Minecraft, and he has these crazy hats that he plays with. And I had stopped by and I had watched his channel. He was interacting with chat in real live time. He was also doing challenges at the same time, so he was playing a game that he really was into as well as interacting with chat, and I thought that was the craziest, coolest thing ever. I've been PC gaming ever since I was a little kid, thanks to my dad. My first game I ever played on the PC was when I was about, 7 years old. It was Dark Age of Camelot. Hardcore shout out to you Dark Age of Camelot fans. My dad still has my account to this day, playing on my account. So if you ever guys see Sweet Nadine or Zayas running around Dark Age of Camelot, that's my dad. Yeah, he's still been paying it for all these years. It's been a long time since I met you. Anyways, yeah, so I stumbled upon that first stream and I had said hello, and he had said hi back. I was like, oh my gosh, this is real. This is not just a recording. This is not a YouTube video. This interaction is just insane. For me, I love, when it comes to gaming, I always grew up as a community gamer, which is like I always played multiplayer games, hung out with other people, made friends, was on Ventrilo a lot back in the time. My dad and I, my brother and sister, would always go to a computer gaming cafe every weekend. It wouldn't always be the same place, but we always used to go, so we always made friends with people who played the same games. We always jumped in LAN and played together. So I was a big person on always wanting to hang out with other people, or when I played, I always wanted to play with another person. So as I got older and as we stopped going to computer gaming cafes because they inevitably shut down because everyone started getting computers, it started becoming a little harder for me to enjoy gaming as much, just because I didn't have the same type of social interaction between real life and gaming and all that jazz. I stopped gaming for a while, and then I got back into League of Legends, and then I found Twitch. And when I first saw that Twitch stream from Vanscraft, I was just like, that looks like so much fun. I would love to try it out and just see how it was. Like, I didn't think about anything financially or as a career. I just wanted to play a game and see people who were interested and who wanted to hang out and play with me. And it's kind of odd enough, my first game was Skyrim, so it wasn't really like you guys were able to play with me, but it was a great experience to go through that game for the first time and have you guys see my reactions and see my choices and help influence my choices. I thought that made a lot about the game that much more interesting for me. And as soon as my first few weeks of playing like Skyrim and on and off on stream, I was in love. I found something that I really enjoyed doing. I found something that I felt passionate about, because not only could I play these games, I could have I wouldn't even call like my community as an audience. I could have just this group of people who will be there with me to go through the game with me and have a good experience on top of actually playing the game, which is really good as it is. So that just enhanced my game experience by like 10,000. Not only could I have the game and have it in front of me and play it and be immersed and enjoy the world or the challenge of the game, I could be there and people can go through it with me. I always, as a kid, always wanted to create. I always wanted to share like content, whether it be, you know, writing on my blog post, or when I was younger, or just being a part of forum communities, or drawing art and giving free art to other people. I've done all of that before and I've had a great time doing it. And to be able to do something so consistently with a real-time reaction, instead of, you know, waiting for several days for someone to email you back, or waiting for someone to randomly stumble upon a blog post of yours and make a comment about it. And putting myself on Twitch and doing something real time and gaming, it just felt so, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was just really an amazing experience for me the first few times. And even though of course there are not that many people who showed up at the times, because everyone, you know how your first stream goes. If you guys are streamers, you know how your first few streams go, or weeks or months of streams go. And I wasn't really thinking about doing it as a like a regular thing. I wasn't thinking about doing it like that at all. Actually, I only done it to try it out after I saw that Twitch stream. And I also just tried it for fun because my brother at the time actually was trying to pursue being like a semi-pro league player or anything like that. At that point in time, my brother was, I think he was 16 years old, and this was season 1, season 2 era of League of Legends. He was about 2.2k ELO, which is like diamond ELO at that point. So at his age and at that time, he was a really skilled player. He was pretty competitive. He made a Reddit post that went ballistic. We had for several people, St. Fishes, Dyrus, who is now retired, but who had commented on his Reddit, encouraging him to follow his dreams with whatever he decides to do, but still stay in school, because he had made that Reddit post about wanting to be a pro League of Legends player or to be a constant streamer and have support. And he had gotten a lot of support from it. It got a lot of attention, but he was just never consistent with it, with streaming. And it happens that I got interested after he was so interested in it, and it inspired me to try. And I guess out of that event, it turned me into finding something that I really loved on accident, which is like serendipity. The best accidents can happen and can be great. And yeah, I mean, that's the story of how I got into streaming, how my first stream was, and why I started streaming. So if you're ever curious about my little story, there it is. It's grown so much. My channel and how I view streaming has grown so much, but it's still to the core of my very heart that I stream and I have a good time. There's a lot of trolls, there's a lot of hate, there's, you know, being the whole DDoS and your Skype being released and your information being released and all these threats and attacks and things that I've dealt with and will deal with the rest of my life if I continue to do this type of, if I continue down this path. But at the end of the day, at the end of every day, at the end of every stream, in the beginning of every stream, and during the stream, the support is just tremendous. And I couldn't ask that for many of you. I couldn't change that for any of you. And this guy who's passing by is looking at me weird. You're making this awkward. Just keep on biking away on your bike, sir. Thank you. Don't look at me. I swear to God, I'm locking the car door now. Like, just don't. Where'd he go? No, what I was just saying was the support is ridiculous, and I couldn't ask for any more of you guys who are here and involved in my life, and for those of you who are supportive in helping me in maintaining this as my career, as something that I want to do for the rest of my life, whether it be streaming or just being involved in games in some sort of way, providing content for your entertainment or support right back to you guys, if that's what you guys want to consider as something significant. I don't really know, but as for the journey and the journey that I'm taking, even though it might not be entirely clear for me, or I don't know how successful streaming will be for me, I am just more than appreciative and grateful for you guys who are here and witnessing my journey and witnessing my path that I'm going through and creating for myself. So thank you. You guys, seriously, thank you. I hope to continue to be able to stream and provide for you guys the same way that you have done for me. Like I said, streaming is a good passion of mine. I like to sit and read a lot of research things about Twitch, between how to become a successful partner, how to blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. It's endless, and things that I want to do to improve the stream, things that I want to constantly change up to kind of keep you guys on your toes, things I want to just do when I'm at school and running errands and doing other chores. Like, the thing that is always on my head is, what can I do for stream? What can it be better? What can I do, like, to provide for content? What can I do to keep everything fresh? Is there, like, there's a way I can improve on anything, and that's always constantly ticking through my head. And it may not show for you guys who are like, but you haven't really done much, Aya. What do you mean? I'm dealing with a lot of setbacks, and I mean, that's just life. I feel like I deal with a lot of not only health issues and then the life events that are happening currently in my life. It's just not easy, especially for me, like being emotionally difficult, or whatever you want to call it, and having a sick mom always that you're always constantly worried about, and being sick yourself. And I don't know, there's just so many things that I care about. There's so many things I want to take care of. There's so many people that I love, and there's just so many things, and it's really hard. As much as I want to do more and more, as much as I want to do more and more for streaming and everything, I want you to make sure that you don't take for granted the people around you that you love, because you never know when you'll be able to see them again, if ever. You never know what day. So tell someone you love them. Alright, bye.